Hey, my loves, it's Mandy, aka Mandylicious. I don't know. Today, everything divinely has happened. I was literally on another social media platform live, and divinely somebody came in my box, and I learned a lot from this person. But I want to tell y'all, I used to watch MacGyver growing up, and there was always a way. That's in my mind all the time. So I'm always open to suggestions. I'm always open to growing, but the great thing that some of us have is intuition and discernment. So I'm taking opinions as far as I'm ready to start a podcast. That's what I was shown last night, and I believe it's going to come, whoever, whatever. But I want it to be, or it's going to be me. And if I grow and have people in, that's cool. But like, I don't want to sign no contracts. I don't want to have anybody own any rights or anything, because it's going to be just me. And I know it can happen some way or somehow, or the answer is going to come to me, because there was a rapper, NBA or whatever, NW, I forget his name, but like, he came out independently, started on this platform actually rapping. But now, of course, he's done contracts. But it's not about getting out here big to be famous. No, it's to give hope to the people, and all the lessons and growing I'm still doing, and to be 100% honest, even of my own mistakes, what I did, how I thought. And this has really, 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 I've grown, obviously, in life, because never in a million years would I tell anybody that I even know, let alone the world. So it's just going to be authentically me, what I've been through, no judgment. And I understood when he said to go back in editing, because I didn't even watch the video, follow him back, play the live back. I didn't do anything. I sat there and was thinking, and it came to me when I was talking that I said I don't associate with nobody on a daily basis at all that follows me, but I do my children. But unless you know me or understand me, you would have known the bigger picture of what I understood or what I was saying. But it's okay. I can't worry about any of that. But I'm just saying, like, I learned from him. And people are going to be brought divinely in our lives. But also, remember when I said I'm always hard-headed and stubborn, I just let people in too long? I let them in for that second. I couldn't tell you what happened at the rest. I can tell you a little bit, but it happened after. And a lot of people will try to tell you what to do, or, oh, you got to do this, you have to do that. No, you don't. When you submit, when I say submit, this is of the unknowing, but I get clues, or like I already vision my future. That's, I guess, the vision too, like I can't say too soon because everything was divine, but that was probably my test and I was rushing it too fast. So I've slowed down and submitted, you guys, because you don't get nowhere. You learn harder lessons that way. And I know that whoever's supposed to see this video is gonna somehow guide me, or if it comes somewhere else, I'm not in a rush. This is what I'm talking about today. So if you feel like, if you're out here with either music or anything, and I couldn't tell you anything about the signing the stuff. I just know a contract is a contract. And I can give y'all an example of what I'm going through exactly at this moment, but I give it all to God. I have been where I needed a person to represent something. So when I first met her, she had a dress like a church person. Very, very strong-willed. I love that about her. I still do. Great person. I only had to deal with her a couple times, and this is I think it's 2 years in, 2.5 years. So we always had that good energy together. Well, I had a final, like, I don't know what you call it, a hearing or something. Well, it's not a final because it's going to get, like, supposed to get extended or whatever until you do certain things. You get extended to get certain things in. So the day that we had the 45-minute phone call, hour, I can't remember, there was a few things that has to be done before this could happen, before there's like a answer. And I'm here texting the person, we got this, no worries, God's got us. Because, you know, the way I was represented from her, like, she definitely believes in God, she goes to church, she got a family. And I love the strong will about her, but after this situation, I didn't even get the mail to my mailbox. It came to my neighbor's mailbox, and she brought it up here, and she never comes upstairs. She's an older lady. And I didn't open it right away. There's certain mail that I don't know. I just feel not to open, like it's not going to ruin my day, or I'm not going to allow it in, or whatever comes at me. The next day I opened it, and it said, mind you, in the beginning that I signed, she doesn't take any cases unless she knows she's going to win. That's exactly what's in my brain. And I forget a lot of things, but that's one thing that she's a fighter. She's great. She took my case. But now that the fear is in that person, I get a letter the neighbor brought to me stating that it's a new contract. That if if we lose, I got to pay $7,400. It wasn't about the money to me, you guys. You know why? When people say you do great things and you get it back tenfold, I'm going to explain this because I literally just learned this with this whole lesson. I believed in her, and even if we lost, it's okay. It's what God had planned. It's okay. I would be okay with it because I know no matter what, this is all a journey. These are all lessons, blessings. So she had the fear of losing. Like, literally after that, I text her. I said, we got this. I believe. Like, God's got us. And she sent me a meme with, like, the fingers crossed. And I still believed. Well, when the lady brought that letter and I opened it that day and it said I had to pay back $7,400, I lost my integrity and trust in that person. I don't think any differently of her. I still actually gave her a name out to somebody else. But where that tenfold was going to come back to her, you guys, is that I know I have a purpose like we all do. I'm on my goals. All this social media is to give hope and to help me to get through all these things that I've been through, to help other people and the real authentic me. But it's like the student becomes the teacher sometimes, you guys. Yeah, it's exactly what happens. Because the tenfold would have came back when I got out here. I wouldn't have told her nothing. I would have been like, man, I give it to you, God. But it shows we're all human out here. It don't matter at what level of job you do. We're all human. But me over here, this little mustard seed with this big business, was the only thing believing. And I still believe. But the thing about it is that she doesn't believe. And she came at me kind of sideways because that external paragraph is a new contract that I need to sign and give back. I haven't signed it. It's not even about the money. It's not about the money at all. It's showing exactly why I know I can be out here without a contract. If we can do these videos right here and own our own, I might not have the full knowledge yet, but I have the direction from God. Even the unknowing, everything comes how it's supposed to. But I also look at things as lessons and blessings. And I keep my boundaries and standards up. Because there's going to be a lot of intellectual people like I did in my life. He's intellectual. He knows what he's talking about. But people are guided certain ways by certain this. Yes, you have to obey the guidelines, whatever. But to make a video, a podcast, it's just simply just like this. Just put a microphone up to it, right? Right? So my growth, and it doesn't matter with who it is out here or whatever level they're at in life, you don't underestimate. Even with the hearing, I said I don't take the medication. So they're like, what do you do to do it? I said the social media. I was honest. So now since somebody can do social media, it's automatically looked at, oh my God, they can do jobs and everything on there. With me, I knew there was a 50-50 that it could be yes or no. Because I already see the future plan, but I already seen it all taken care of. But a lot of us have fear and negativity that come in between. When it seems like there is no hope left, that's the main time that God loves to come through. You just have to have faith. And if the person that sent me that letter is watching, I still have the faith, but we got to be on the same team. I'm not out here trying to do anybody dirty. I came 100% with every low and high key. So that was my lesson learned, to know that no matter what, in the way you're guided, and to fully surrender and have faith is the only key to winning. As far as peace, guidance, true love, true manifestations or miracles, whatever you want to call them. And I appreciate everything and everybody in my life. I have gratitude. A lot of people would think, because Mandy has all this set up and everything, most of this was given to me. There's days I have no money in my pocket, but I'm not out here battling or trying to be on some BS or have the gift thing at $2. Nothing. Because you have to learn, humble is not the word, but you have to learn to surrender. But you have to surrender in all areas, and nobody's perfect. And sometimes it takes people like me or you guys to give lessons out here that we don't want to give, but it's just because of what they're triggered on. My isolation and my journey, even with when I was live, Kid Father comes out of nowhere, knowing I never go anywhere with him. I've forgiven him for everything. I say hi and bye. I let him in if my son's here. But I didn't go. I'm here. And I'd rather be here. Trust me. I'd rather, even though my son's like, why can't we ever all have, yeah, we can on holidays or whatever. But once you get to a level of forgiveness and you also know what that energy can bring or still brings, until they understand, it's just going to have to be the same answer. But anyways, I love you guys. I had to come on and talk about this. And you guys are loved and appreciated. And you can have 50 people in your ear, guys. And maybe one is right. Maybe 20 is right. But when you have those people coming through, because there's a lot of people that have knowledge on a lot of things. But I know what my heart, my stomach, my soul feels. And I see BS a mile away, but I keep giving it a chance. And then, Mandy Houdini, I disappeared. And it's not running from that. It's like, okay, nope, I've been there, done that. I don't have time for that. And a lot of people can't see those simple things in front of us. And you just got to let go of control, have patience, forgiving, understanding. But I love you guys, and you guys have a great day. And happy Friday, baby. Take care.